Thank you. Perhaps not as interesting as the last one. Good morning, Toastmasters.
Good morning.
You know, one of the strengths of our club is the diversity. You know, the diversity of languages, cultures, and also the diversity of interests. Some of us like science, and some don't care for it. So, with apologies to Caroline and others who don't get excited about science, this talk is about science. But it's also about deception, fraud, and there will be a connection there, right, in the auditing.
Yeah, fraud.
So this is about fake flowers, not fake flowers that are artificial, that are man-made. Those like silk flowers that you can buy in Hobby Lobby. These are fake flowers made by real plants.
Wow, good.
Real plant, for example, rockcress. Rockcress is a tiny plant that grows wild in the meadows of Colorado. This is a tiny plant with small white flowers, not eye-catching. And many people didn't pay any attention to the plant, not even to the occasional plant that grows not small white flowers, but bigger, bright, yellow flowers. For years, they kind of looked at it, wondered a bit, took them to the labs, but it took a botanist in late 1990s, Barbara Roy, to solve the puzzle. What she found out was that this is really not a flower. It is a flower-shaped structure that the plant grows. The petals, which are bright yellow, not white, and bigger than the normal flower, are actually modified leaves. And they even have nectar, and this have a nice fragrance. But the amazing thing is, all this is made by the plant under the direction of a fungus. A fungus named P. Manica, I believe. This is a fungus that infects the plant, grows into the plant, sucks up the nutrients and water from the plant, but when it's ready to reproduce, it stimulates one of the leaf buds to form a flower-like structure, all under the direction of the fungus. And so, because of the nectar, the bees and the flies and the butterflies come to the plant, come to this flower, the fake flower, and pick up the gametes, the spores of the fungus, and carry it on to the next flower. So, it is a fake flower that attracts real bugs to carry on its scheme. Not only that, this flower is brighter, has stronger fragrance, and more nectar. So they've counted many, many landings of the flies and the butterflies and the bees, and they prefer this fake flower by 90%. So there's a 9-to-1 preference by the pollinators for the fake pollen compared to the true flower. This is mimicry in nature, which is not uncommon. There are insects that look like twigs to fool the predators. There are non-poisonous snakes that have the bright colors of poisonous snakes. You know, the the coral snake is the poisonous snake, and the king snake, which looks like that in North Carolina, Georgia, that doesn't have the poison but has the colors to fool the predator. But I think this fake flower is much more elaborate deception. It's bigger and brighter and sweeter than the real flower. And it's a flower that's made by a host, a poor plant that is infected by the fungus. And that is the amazing mimicry caused by a simple fungus, which is a rust fungus, And it's not that dissimilar from the fungus infections we have in our azaleas and rhododendrons in Atlanta. And it's not that different from the fungus that grows on your overripe peach. So when we have this, think about celestial bodies, moving across the cosmos, it's a great sense of wonder to many. But I think even this small spore, which is smaller than a speck of dust, that manipulates a plant to do its thing, is amazing too. So as Maria said, quoted an author, I think there's no end to this wonder that we are part of this infinitely complex universe where even a small speck of dust-like spore can have within its DNA a complex scheme encoded to do its trick. Thank you.